Oh, kids these days, am I right? This is a comment I hear at almost every event I'm at with my 45-year-old friends. This conversation about just how different kids are from our generation. It's the curse of working in education. They see hoodies up, noise-canceling headphones, faces in cell phones, TikTok dances, and brand new words created almost every week. And they think we're lowering the expectations for our kids. But I'll tell you what I think. Kids these days are showing up exactly as they are, and schools are starting to let them. With flaws on display and emotions on their sleeves, we're not lowering the expectations for our kids. We're broadening our understanding of belonging. And to me, this is progress. This is inclusion. We used to ask, how do we prepare kids for the real world? Hopefully now we're asking, how do we make our schools more like the real world we want for our kids? Where there's room to explore, where there's room for emotions, where there's room for discussions, debates, and disagreements, where there's room to be yourself, where there's even room to make a mistake and not get canceled. Advertising executive Roy Sutherland, he talks about the magic in the ordinary, and I love that. I see it every time a teacher says, yeah, you can wear sunglasses in class if it helps. Or of course, you can hand that assignment in tomorrow. Or yes, you can take a walk. We'll still be here when you get back. There's a quiet kind of magic when a student is welcomed even after they arrive late to class. Or when a student's chosen name is already changed on an attendance sheet. No announcement, just recognition. There's power in the moment we stop asking kids to mask their anxiety and start saying things like, you're not in trouble. You're just overwhelmed. I'm here to help. What do you need? Why don't we go for a walk? This is not about being soft, another comment I hear. It's about being human. And kids these days are craving spaces where humanity comes first. I couldn't even imagine being a teenager today, knowing that almost everything you do can be recorded, posted online, and used against you. I want you to think about that for a moment. And think about some of the crazy stuff you did. Some of the mistakes you made. So from the trusted adults in their life, they don't need us to criticize them. They need us to notice them. And when we start noticing students, they start opening up. I had a student last year tell me, I'm not lazy. I'm just tired of pretending I'm fine. It's not defiance. It's actually data. And our schools are listening. You all are listening. With sensory rooms, flexible seating, inclusive assessments, extra time, and no questions asked food availability. These aren't just accommodations. This is designed for real people. And when we stop forcing sameness, kids start showing up as artists, as athletes, as bookworms, and as leaders. And as kids who carry more than we know, but still find a way to make it to their first period class. I actually used to ask my classes, what would you change about schools if we let you? And after crazy ideas like paintball at lunch and jacuzzis in the hallway, they get real. I remember a student telling me one time, I want less performance, more permission. And it stopped me cold. The student had nailed the heart of it. When we build schools for who students really are, not who we wish they'd be, that's when we see them rise. And sometimes they even soar. Yeah, we're still teaching curriculum. But we're also teaching kids how to apologize, how to be accountable, how to communicate, how to express themselves, and how to be with people who are different from them. Essentially, we're teaching them how to be human. And as a result, we create community. Not perfection, not quiet hallways, not compliance, and not simplicity, but real community. The kind that changes lives. The kind we all need to feel like we belong. Like the concept of magic in the ordinary, I think value often lies in the things we overlook. And I think all means all is exactly that. It's 1,000 small decisions that add up to a student who says, I feel like I matter here. So the next time you hear someone say, kids these days, please finish their sentence. Tell them kids these days are brave enough to show up exactly as they are. And our schools are brave enough to let them. To let them be loud, to let them be quiet, To let them be late, brilliant, broken, joyful, and uncertain. To let them show up, because all means all, and all means as you are. Thank you.